No, I mean, yeah, I meant 6,000 kilobytes this time. If you could you refresh the page to see if it's keeping up with you?
Twitch.
Nope.
Do you have Burger Cam going?
Do I have what?
Do you have Burger Cam? Yeah, it's a little behind, but not too bad.
Like, it's not as bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
not nearly as bad.
Alright.
Before it was like 5 minutes behind.
That's exactly what it was saying on the thing. It was like dropped frames. It was like 2 million when I came back, and I was like, something's fucked up.
Yeah. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
You're supposed to be finding the key. Why am I hearing some?
Main. I gotta fight all these guys.
I mean, if you can get past them without fighting it. But fighting people gives you XP and trains you. Yeah, by the way, everybody in here pretty much uses fire. It's pretty great. Seeing how long this takes to open up on the thing. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's not great. Oh well, I don't know why that happened.
Calcium. Someone had a mill tank in here.
Someone had a mill tank in here. Yep, that's not how that's supposed to look. Let's try that. Does that look better? I like this a lot, because that means I can watch your stupid shit in tiny screen.
Chungus is now online. He's back.
I'm back.
The fuck is this?
I finally finished my burger.
Yeah.
The dude has 6 Alpha Lucario.
It's fucking dumb.
I need to turn down the music again, because that is extremely loud in my ears for some reason. And then now my mouse is gone. Why is my mouse going away? Wait. Bro. I don't know why my mouse goes away. What was I doing before I got distracted by everything? Oh yeah, I was getting XP for some bitch. Oh, and I needed to trade with you. What channel are you in? 3? Oh, I can't use the stupid mouse for some reason. I don't know why it's doing everything like it can to completely... like... be weird to me. I can't click the fucking channel button because I don't see my mouse. Alright, I'm on channel 3. I just have to kind of go by the glow.
Go by the clothes.
Yeah, go by the glow. Like, my mouse doesn't... Oh, wrong button. Alright, put you right there at the bottom.
Are you in here with me?
Yeah, I'm looking for your ass.
Nice, dude. Fuck. Sprint.
We'll be going out of town. Oh, there you are, motherfucker. Come back here. No, I can't even trade with you. The fuck are you going? Get back here. Stop. You stop.
I got things to do.
Shut the fuck up. I have things to do.
Ah,
Got your ass. Come
damn it.
on.
The gate's still closed.
How do I select Pokemon when I can't see the fucking thing? There are two. There are two I need to trade. Why would I never... Oh, dude. This is an annoying glitch. I don't know what's causing it. And I can't...
What you doing?
Oh, there we go. And there we go. A chalk. And then, oh. Oh, I can use OBS to see my mouse for some stupid fucking reason. What? That's so dumb. Why is it doing that? Look at the button. Thank you. The big. Get up. Get up. I gotta figure. Will you?
Leave this gate open. Help me find out how to open this gate, please.
Oh, on your screen the gates. Not. Oh wait, yeah.
It's your screen that has the gate open.
I just flipped the switch in the room before I walked over here.
Which room? Like, is this one red for you?
No, I think I flipped the one downstairs, but it should be the same process, I think. I don't know exactly. I'm gonna be a little real, it's a little confusing to me.
Damn it.
Yeah. Those are locked for me too. Thank you for the trade, Evolutions.
Wish I knew how to fucking sprint.
I have a terrible arm tonight, holy shit, that... Yeah, get out of there, you're going back. What was I doing? I was doing the trade, was...
So bad.
I'll do back to another day. One Charizard. Do EV training for you for speed. And then the cloister I want to do, and then I forget what he said was good for what he said was good for the cloister. Did anybody buy my shit while I was off? Nope, no one bought a single fucking thing. Yeah, I wonder why I was doing that.
Right. It just spit me out the other side.
Oh, did you go through the door?
Yeah,
Yeah, that happened to me too.
of course I went through the door. I think I unlocked everything. Nope. Is there a fourth secret switch somewhere?
Dude, I really don't remember how to do that. I wish I did. I just kept like throwing my head against the wall against it to try to figure it out.
Fucking crazy.
Do I have any fossils while I'm here? No, of course I don't. I have an egg incubator.
Congratulations.
I don't know where I got that. Sorry.
What does he? Come on. A sofa.
Do the fifth island? I don't remember if I did the fifth island. But we're going to the sixth.
Don't fucking get it, dude. How do I get past this?
I really need something called an ability pill. How much is an ability pill, though? Bill. Ability pill. It's 38 grand. Shit, I don't have that kind of money right now.
It's easy, dude. Help me get through this, I'll give it to you.
Okay. I really don't remember how to do it, but come back and look. I got. I fucking hate not being able to see my mouse when I want to get on my fucking mouse. It annoys me to no goddamn end. Like in earnest, oh, it's getting on my nerves. Oh, you're almost done. Like, legitimately, you're almost done with it. Just go up, take a right. go down, take a right, go up, take a left. Remember that that is there. Grab the item first. Now do the statue. Then run to the door, and the key should be over there. I do remember that section, because I found that like the easiest part of the stupid shit.
Yeah, for real. Because it's all in the same fucking...
Yep. Alright, now before you go all the way back, like go all the way back to the thing, but go back to that one room with that guy in the switch. Yeah, you gotta do that one. You're gonna need to do the guy switch too. The switch with that one guy in that room. Or else the front door is going to be locked for you. I know that because I had to run it back. And I felt really dumb.
Trying to catch right.
Dittos.
Is it only Ditto in here?
Now you get shiny dittos. Or horde dittos. There's also eradicates in the hordes. Only those two. Yeah, it's not a horde for every mon that's on the route for it, but it's all on the Pokédex, and then you can use your key on the door. Oh, sorry, I didn't know what you were trying to do. My bad. I need that's fine. Thank you. Even though you kinda already did it all. Very, very thankful still.
Have to beat these guys to open their doors?
Yep, you have to beat every single one of them. There's not a one that you don't.
What is this guy? Poison? Flareon. Fire? Is this a fire gem?
Yes.
Interesting. Surf. Surf.
Yeah, it wasn't hard at all.
Yeah. And then I just have the Pallet Town gem, right?
Viridian City, but yeah.
Already.
It just where the fuck is it? Is it in my fucking mailbox?
Complete full.
What do you mean I didn't buy it?
I have to do both of these guys to open this door?
I think it was you the guy on the left, but I might be completely wrong. Bill. Pained ability. Apparently, I have to feed this a pill to the cloister.
Oh yeah.
So medicine, it's medicine. Cloister. And then skill weak. Accept. Yes. I'm giving my cloister skill link. It makes it so multi-hit. It makes it so multi-hit moves work better. As opposed to its shell armor. reach that I can do meow towards and just get EVs that way. Stop fucking doing stupid shit. Not you, dude.
I'm just surfing, dude.
Yeah.
Over and over and over.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so
Damn, I don't have any ethers.
can do speed for you too.
I'm gonna run out of surf. Done with this thing.
We'll go heal.
Oh, yeah, I'm already out of surf.
Go heal, come back. Right back.
Apart.
Too far. Not doing it.
Ew, that guy's doing a flame gen flare.
What's wrong? What's wrong with...
Fire jump. Why the fuck are you using?
See, that's masochism.
It's just fucking dumb. Use Charmander like a top V.
Dude, fucking Google lied. This is all Tangelas. Actually, the first Tangelas I've seen. I'm just gonna go do the, I'm just gonna go do the fucking... Apparently there's a bridge. On the bridge. And I can do it there. I know we only have it set for English for our chat settings, but it's really funny whenever other people are... Well, no, because I know there's only fucking glooms here. Dude. Maybe it means like further along. No, there's nothing over here. What the fuck? Maybe it's in dispatch regret? It has no effect.
Guys made Tagalog Nanaga. But what? He just casted a curse.
That's pretty good. I like that. Oh, we gotta do speed the old-fashioned way by going to relate. You know what? In the normal games, I never do IVs. I never care for EVs. You just play the games.
I've never even known how to do it until like
until this game.
Until this playthrough.
Yep. Same. I see a gesture on a bike. And then this dude is dressed up like he's an old fucking sage. Look at this. Oh, you can't watch the stream with that, but that dude looks cool. What the fuck is that guy?
Is he camo?
What, Ghost Rider over here? With his shiny ass Galay score?
The guy with the Zapdos.
Oh. Yeah, I think he was camo. Like an old man Herbert or Hermit camo fucker.
Camo fucker.
Can I buy ethers now? It wouldn't be at this store. Why would I be going to here? I'm stupid. It would be off the fucking plate. It would probably be at the Indie Play T.
Lame. Bitch.
I've kind of figured out why those people probably unfollowed me. Earlier, it was probably because I was having technical difficulties and then I'm having going to the little cave. This guy in the reindeer, it's also not hoarding It's also horde hunting Piglet.
Whore hunting. Alpha dad in my room.
The alpha dad in my room. Where's Chimchar Road? I know what they mean. But I like,
Jim Char.
yeah. Unova. It wouldn't be in Unova. They always give the goofballs,
That was easy, Jim.
yeah, I had no issues with my, last toys.
Breck's gonna have fun.
There's been a couple of gyms from like, Rick's gonna have a bitch of a time.
Yeah, he's like, I like my Gloom, and I like my Odyshes, I like Charizard. Like, dude, you're gonna run into a fire guy and get your face.
Well, I haven't been, telling him about things that are in his future. If you and him grind this weekend while I'm out of town, I'm gonna be very sad.
I have Monday off too.
Fuck you. Actually, it wouldn't be bad if y'all grinded. If only y'all could record.
Yeah.
Record, send me the video. And I'll just be like, and these people. I'm out of town, so these people did it instead. Oh, I have my fucking cursor right in the middle of the screen. I fucking hate whatever this glitch is, because it's not working for me correct. It's like I can't see it unless I look at OBS, and I don't know fucking what. What do you mean there's no PPE?
Nice. Access to the 3 island.
Hey, welcome to the 3 Islands.
I wanna go home.
Yep, don't get anybody here.
Why?
Just use your map.
I am.
Yeah, but just
Viridian?
yeah, Viridian.
Did I go to Viridian? Nice! I did. Fucking genius.
I learned that a couple years ago, people would, people occasionally still, like, invite you to battle or whatever randomly. Mainly just because they want to curb stomp noobs.
Why are the doors locked?
Did you do the self-co?
Yeah.
Did you do the saffron gym?
Well, yeah, I've done all the gyms.
Did you do this? Yeah, you have self... No, you did not. You have not done saffron. You skipped the
Oh.
whole gym.
How did I skip the gym?
Because you can skip it, you just went south.
Oh.
You didn't go to... You haven't even been to saffron.
Been there. How do I get there?
Go to fucking Celadon. Or any of the cities that are right next to it. Alright. Instead of using the escape tunnel, you just go through the regular doors. Yeah, he's gonna be like, I'm thirsty. Give me your fucking tea.
These are the guys that are normally like,
That are normally like, what?
there's rocks.
Yeah, like,
Rocks in the tunnel.
what do I do here? I'm thirsty.
So I have
Give
to
me
do
that.
this fucking tower?
Yep.
Ugh. Shit's annoying. I don't want to do it.
You gotta do it.
No.
You're going to be extremely over leveled for everybody though, so you know there's that.
You tell me how to go through this.
Yeah. You have to somehow land on a teleporter that takes you to then you gotta sorry, I was reading. Oh, why did I open my map? There's no PP there for the move. Is it splitting the EVs for both of them? No, why is that? Because I didn't give you the XP share. Why didn't I give you the XP share? Oh, fuck, dude. I wasted so much. Wasted so much fucking time with that. God damn. Let's eat that. I'm Wakama Kanto, bro. Thanks for asking. Casey Pie, it's Drizzy. Heh bro, no way. What is going on?
They're speaking some forge.
Makong, also. What the fuck? Alright, your shirt, Muro. They're just making up letters. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think Maori is. I think they're Australian, and they do the face tattoos, the tribal face tattoos.
Aboriginals?
No, not Aboriginal. Actually, pretty cool.
I do like Aboriginal.
Not Aboriginals.
I like Aboriginal.
Not Aboriginals.
Yeah, but I like Aboriginal.
Where do I go?
You have to end up on a specific teleporter, I think, that takes you to the 5 to get the door key.
I don't know.
Or maybe you just walked. I don't know, I remember I found it in 5. And that was... It got a lot easier then, because I was stuck here for a bit. This is where I was telling you I was getting stuck at, myself building. Wait, what am I doing? I can just hide chat. Yeah, that looks better. Kinda. I guess. I don't know, maybe turning off my computer tonight. I'm gonna be out of town, make it work better.
Oh yeah, you're going out of town tonight.
Or not tonight, I'm
Tomorrow.
going tomorrow, but I'll be gone. Yeah, leaving, so might as well shut off the computer, shut off TV, shut off all things that we don't have to worry about. Oh, I can't even talk to chat or talk to global because I was gonna be like, Agent Tiki, how's that heat rain fight going? Because he's been trying and he got warnings. That's why he was pissed at the mod. Because apparently one of them was just stick up his ass for him, and that was pretty funny to me. Yeah, I don't even have the old little smiley face friendship symbol for you anymore. It's kinda sad. Hey, Nako. Hey, Nako! Dude, I just realized something because that guy put that in the chat. What Abercorner's fastball?
He got his heat ran.
It was a long day, but I got it. Hell yeah! I'm proud of him.
Holy shit.
Is it good?
It's all 31s.
Holy shit!
Max DVs on speed and.
Holy shit! Oh, I just realized I'm gonna miss Moltres for the month.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to beat the Elite Four to do that. 4-5 is where it was. Maybe.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You said it was on the 5th floor.
Yes. The 5th floor near the bottom.
Like in there.
Yeah. Funny enough, take the teleporter and then take it back out. It's that item right there.
Damn it.
What month is that?
Worse than Call of Duty timing, dude.
September is Articuno for Kanto and Raikou. October, like it just switches off every month, so October will be Zapdos and Entei. This month is Suicune and Moltres.
2-1 Sweet Kid. Get out of here. What's next, Joda? Or Hoenn?
For us?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna wait till y'all both finished before going to the next one, which it should be Johto. But we can do Hoenn if you'd rather. It don't matter to me either or. I just don't want to do the other ones like Unova or Sinnoh until we do the first three kind of thing. I wanted to do them in order. In order would be Johto next, but it's really anybody's call. But I would like to keep the restriction of we all wait for everyone to finish. So good luck helping Breck. You know what I mean?
I need you to play the fucking game, guy. Beat the gems, guy. Guy. Get anything that's not us.
Text him right now and be like, hey, I need you to beat the fucking gyms and beat the Elite Four by the time Jordan gets back. So we can go to Johto.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna have. This Starmie's pretty ridiculous. And I'm sure if I give him something to hold, like left or something, it'll be real nice.
Yeah, I mean, there will be things for us to do, like waiting on Breck kind of thing. Like we can shiny hunt, we can catch Moltres or Articuno next month, like that kind of thing. I'll probably be grinding a bit on my phone, just looking for Moltres, so I don't have, you know, it'll be a fun time. But the, you know, like the main story beats, I would like us all to do together, and that's, it's kind of weird on our Breck. And I barely beat.
The Elite Four?
Yeah. No, like the gym, other than the fire gym, I had no problems with. And some of the gyms, like we all kind of struggled, if, depending on which ones.
I only had to redo the fights like a few times. I got Electro.
Well, that's what I mean. It wasn't like clean sweeps the entire time. The only one that I had clean sweeps was the Brox and the fire gym. Blaine.
I have Brock, Misty, Lane.
See, Breck struggled on Brock, had no problem with Misty. I only struggled like twice. Like I think I only blacked out twice. That's a good. Well, it's because it's Oddish. That's when he fell in love with Oddish, because he was like, this thing's kicks ass.
Like, thing's so cool. Just wait, man. Wait until you get a good one.
And then he met because he has the Vileplume. He was asking me if he could evolve his Vileplume into a Sunblossom. I was like, no. That's why.
Gotta do another Oddish.
Yeah.
Guy.
I sent him another Oddish. It's not a good Oddish. It was just one I had in the inventory.
Yeah. I'm hopping off. Finish this tower tomorrow or something.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna do another 20 minutes.
I'm gonna try to beat the Elite Four. Yeah, but
Hell yeah. I'll break as much as you can. Hopefully he's on his way again. Shit, you don't have access to Twitch, so you can't,
just like hit the dude up. I did follow that Sinful Desires guy.
Oh, you followed him?
Yeah.
I didn't think to follow people back. I kind of...
Yeah, because I was like, man, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, I like playing with him.
Any questions or tell him like, hey, streams. Because he is modded.
Yeah.
So.
That was a good idea. Good idea, Jordan.
What, modding that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he works mornings, so he can be on it in the afternoons or at night or.
Yeah, usually he's like the other night he was on with me until like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I was like, damn, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Oh. Alright, I'm getting off.
Alright, man. You have a good night.
Alright. You too.
I really hope Brick can get through the gyms and get through the Elite Four pretty good. Oh, I get my mouse back. Holy shit, it was recording Discord. That's what I was causing. Oh. Oh. One second. Fortunately, check something out. There we go. Hey, welcome back. I did a stream earlier because I was having technical difficulties. Apparently it was lagging like 5 to 10-ish minutes behind. It was stuttery, glitchy. Apparently the server was wrong and I had to figure out how to do all that. But how you doing? Welcome back. I'm just EV farming. I'm getting speed for both of the guys. You about to fall asleep? I don't blame you. Get tired early? I don't blame you for that either. Worked in the morning, man. Any amount of work is worth being tired for. I hurt myself. I don't know what time I get up in the morning to go out of town. To go visit my aunt. But I hope it's not. Hope we get out in the afternoon. Far isn't going. No, go. Oh, it's a 7-hour, 8-hour drive. That's great. Could be worse. Oh, oh. Was my 5. Fuck, I pressed send. Oops. Retry. I mean, I didn't say anything. It's all good. No one saw. Saw that. Only one part of that's true. And I'm doing alright. 2 parts, actually. I'm not agreeing to any part of it. I'm not agreeing. No. You can't just make up words and say make them sound like words. Okay. I haven't even done anything masochistic today at all. Like, not at all. Maybe this Diglett cave because there's only 3 guys, but I don't know anywhere else to do speed. It's a record for you. Sure. Ugh. Um, so I'll be out of town Thursday till probably Tuesday, maybe Monday. I might be coming back a little early, but we'll do. I can do that. Quick, let me take a drink. But the Krigler and Rogue Angler, which are Rick and Luke and Rick respectively, they'll be on pretty much all weekend as far as I know, and well, they don't stream or do videos or anything like that. He thinks the Krigler or whatever the hell he names like named Double Cup Diablo on Twitch. The Luke said he followed you because he wanted to interact with you more. Not like in a weird way, he just wanted to. He said you were funny and he wanted to hang out. Or not hang out, but like. I don't know the word for it. He said it before he left. He was like, yeah, I hope he was able to respond to things. It's cool if not. Completely understand. I wouldn't blame you. I just wanted to give you a heads up if you were like, why is this guy following me? What is he sending? I don't even know if you follow people, if you can send a message or something, but he said he said something. I wish I remembered. What was the thing you were asking me? Couldn't hear you. Quiet, I had to turn you up. Oh god damn it, why am I quiet? Use your voicer. Yeah, I get that complaint a lot actually. Let me give me a second, let me see if I can turn up the properties. Okay, that's not it. Advanced audio properties? That's not it. Excuse me. One second, that's gonna be playing double. While I figure this out. I think if I crank the gain up, well, now it's peaking a bit. That sound a little better? Oh, you turned it to, let me turn it back to... The devil's funny. It's supposed to be for like diagnosing problems and stuff, but I just don't like hearing the way I sound. Because what you sound to yourself is different than what you sound whenever you're... Sounds like you're in a tunnel with multiple fans. I hope to one day be in a tunnel with multiple fans. Just being like, yay, go stupid, yay, you know? Yeah. That was fucking stupid, I'm sorry. They probably wouldn't even be good, like, Mox fans. They'd probably be like the cheap little white ones. Which are good, they're good, but like the big industrial size ones. Okay, gonna watch out for a second while I click that. Hang on back. Industrial fans are scary. How? They usually have them in cages. They're not that scary. Are you scared of lions in cages? Because lions are scary. So did I. We had this big orange fan, and like the grate on the front of it, like fucked up, and it rattled. Yup, we had to like be careful of not doing that. For that exact reason. If you stuck your finger or anything really into it, potentially could job it. I used to like take a piece of like hair paper next to it just cause the sound it made, it was kind of soothing. Told someone that pissed me off to put their dick in there once. If they didn't do it, they're a pussy. You should have told them that too. If you don't do it, you're a pussy. Ability patch water, ability patch grass. There's a starter which unlocks it in the village. Neat. Oh, don't think that would be useful for... Oh, we decided we're gonna hold off on doing either Hoenn or Johto. We're gonna have like a little... We're waiting for the Rogue Angler to get further into the game. He still needs to do, he needs to do Saffron, he needs to do the Cinnabar, he needs to do Koga, and, Luke the Trickler, or Dolcup Diablo, or whatever. He needs to do Saffron, and then, they both need to do Giovanni. My insults are... To be fair, I've also told a woman that pissed me off to put her titty in there as well. My insults are rated E for everyone. Well, you tell people to put their genitals into things. I told people not to do that. Like, don't put your dick in that. Like those little gel mold things. It's there to lose them in that moment. That's valid for some people. That is valid for some people. I don't think everyone does it. No, I've worked with some people. No, you're right. You're right. Give the surgery, put your dick in an industrial fan. I actually had a coworker. They were wanting to do the transitioning stuff, and they had boobs, and they would like show them off to people. They weren't like good boobs. They still had his willy, and I found the whole interaction with them very confusing. They were also very rude. It was very weird. It was a very weird coworker, but I really wish I told them that. Actually, I really wish I told them that. It would have been very, very funny to me. And I would probably have to go to HR. They would have probably left. Sorry, this texting real quick. I have trans friends, but not the world. Yeah, I don't mind. trans people don't look at fat. Yeah, the egotistic ones, I think the ones on the fair. That was my coworker. It was very awkward being around them. I don't like the people that make the world about them. They were raised, they were the center of the universe by their parents, or the center of the universe by school, or whatever got them to be that way. It could be any type of person, but I find it very annoying when they try to. If you don't agree that they're the center of your world just because you don't really know them or whatever's going on, they take extreme offense to that. And I don't understand because I wasn't raised like that. Yeah, I do think it's a. I do think it's like a plea for attention. Any attention is good attention if you're. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Like that whole celebrity thing, like bad press is good press kind of shit. It's like, no, bad press is bad press. Like, any kind of bad press is gonna have someone in the world looking negatively on you, and I don't think that would be any kind of thing. Whether it be press or attention or anything like that, it just kind of immediately makes people, well, at least it did to me, it made me feel uncomfortable. I don't know, I like to hide. Whether it be in like conversations or on public kind of thing. Like I loved COVID. COVID was great. I got to wear my mask. Didn't have to talk to anybody because everybody was scared of dying for a while. Stores, I didn't go heal. I had extroverted family and they really loved when COVID was over because, I mean, yeah, COVID was an introvert's paradise. It was great. I actually got to complete most of the Kingdom Hearts series because of COVID, because my work was shut down. And I was stranded in another state, so I couldn't go in anywhere, I couldn't do anything. Yeah, everyone was bitching, like, oh, I want to go back to the clubs, or oh, I want to go visit people. And I was just really happy to catch up on movies and get the Kingdom Hearts series, or do things that I had in my backlog for a while. I gained weight, which for me is something that I need to work on more. Even now, like I need to gain weight. But a lot of people gained a lot of weight, but I was really happy with with me getting bigger. That was before COVID was before we got our dogs and cats. And I feel like if we had our dogs and cats during COVID, like it would have been perfect. We probably would never have had a problem with anything. The joke I like to use with my friends is we need another plague, because the last one was pretty nice. There was people died or this that or the other, but it's like, no, it was pretty good time for me. And other than mom got a little crazier, I think she's gotten like COVID like 4 or 5 times now. My license expired during COVID. It was tragic times. Where were you gonna go anyways? Everything was shut down. And what officer's gonna pull you over? They don't want to get sick. Just pull your mask down and start coughing. Just like, I'm sorry. And they would have probably left you alone. Oh, weird question. Do you happen to know anything about a mistake you could go for necessities? Okay, food for me. Food is a necessity. Hmm. So did you just go out anyways, breaking the law? Or did you just DoorDash everything? Because a lot of people DoorDashed everything and apparently you could make bank doing them. My mom did it for a bit. DoorDash, yep. When she heard that, like, you know, things were shut down but people needed delivery, she immediately kind of signed up for it. So she said she made decent money for the time, but ever since then it's been kind of hit or miss for gigged up like that. Also, to work during the last 8 months to COVID. You had to go to work during the last 8 months to COVID. Damn. Ours had us back, I want to say, well, the offices and Austin and Florida at the time. Because we were building up New York. I think they had like 3 to 6 months ish, and then they had to go back because everybody needed things. And a lot of people worked hourly, so if they weren't getting paid hourly, they weren't gonna get paid for a while. And then the government was like, yeah, then the government was like, no, we need our necessity workers. And we had to carry papers that said we were a necessity worker, we worked with blah 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 blah, doing blah 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 thing. But because I got stranded in New York, where the office was going to be built, I made car parts and bullshit. I heard that's a pretty decent gig. I worked in the semiconductor field. We would test and check semiconductors and devices like SOICs and different kinds of computer chips or phone chips kind of thing. I did injecting, molding, you know, and healing toxic fumes. That shit. Okay, that's pretty dangerous. Did they at least give you like one of those N95 masks? No, to be fair. They didn't give you those masks. That's crazy. No, I actually inhaled anything is when I was cleaning the mold thing out. You had a mold trap you had to clean? I hate it. I mean, I understand the necessity of mold traps or like oil traps and all that, but dude, I hate it. I hate it's a purge, you know? Ugh. Ugh. There was a time we were having issues with one of our machines, so we had to purge molten lava plastic. Ew. At least you didn't have to siphon it. We had to siphon some gross ass shit one time because one of our machines was down. And I was the only one that kind of liked siphoning and knew how to do it properly. Because the other people were like, I don't know how to do it, I don't get it. You just put it here, you put it there. I was like, yeah, you guys suck. And they're like, I'm not sucking on that. I'm like, you have to. It's the only way to get the machine to work properly. Molten lava plastic. That can't be good for your lungs. In like 20, 40 years, they're gonna make commercials about you like those mesothelioma people. It's not contaminated, we just use it. I have a relative that works in a fast food business, and they do the same shit with their oil, and that grosses me out. 'Cause then why would you purge it in general? But plastic, I can kind of get because it's not. You have to purge it to clean the nozzle. I feel like with the advancements in technology, we should have a better way of doing that. You can't just Windex that bitch. Now you get a bevel of plastic, which is good for literally no one. A bevel of like a big ass one that like is gonna pop and kill everybody because it's filled with toxic gases. Because that's what I'm imagining is like that bubble guy off SpongeBob, dirty bubble, molten lava plastic bubble. That's a good band name. Oh, real quickly, Luke texted me and he wanted me to send you this. Sorry if you heard that. That was the Discord or Discord name. Here we go. He wants me to send you his Discord user, if that is okay with you. But okay. Let's see. This is Luke. And here is Rogues. And here is mine. Ooh, wait. You can send it to channels, clear chat, so no one can see that. Thank you, because I was a little bit worried about that. I was like, oh, that's Luke's and Rick's, and then that one's mine. Yeah, thank you for that. And we don't have to worry about YouTube or me fixing the videos because I don't know how to edit, and I don't know, I might get like 1 view, 2 views. Nobody ever watches the long ones. Yeah, that's all I'm putting up. Wait a minute, I know that fucking man wall. We have one mutual server. The modding bungalow. You like modding Skyrim too. Hell yeah. And accept. There we go. And you're on D&D. Smart. I like being an offline mainly just because my friends know that I'm unemployed, and unless I tell them like, hey, I'm going out of town, like that kind of thing, I'm pretty much gonna be on. I'm permanently on offline. It's smart. It's smart because if you're online, you get people you barely know or other people in different servers that you've joined randomly just being like, hey, do you want to, or adding you, or messaging you like, hey, do you want to play this? It's like, no. For me, I get constantly messaging me, real, uh, yeah, occasionally, and since I started doing like, stop, no. I do not want to buy your services for our related. I'm currently dealing with that right now through Twitch and Discord. Is people just being like, "Hey, do you want art done?" 'Cause I understand my logo is kind of crappy. I made it for art shop, and supposed to be my cats. Pretty good. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm running into. Is it's not good, and they're like, well, how much can I put you down for? I'm like, I have no money. I like it, nothing. And people do it too. Okay. It's what gets me is that I use my thumbnails on fucking YouTube. I don't have to, but I use either like the AI, or not the AI, but the auto-generated YouTube thumbnails for videos, which just takes like a clip, like a picture of random times through the video, and just goes, here's your thumbnail. And sometimes those are great, other times it looks really bad, or it's not good at all. So I just go to ChatGPT, and I'm like, hey, I need a thumbnail for this video. But I always put like a little caveat in the description, it's like, thumbnail is AI generated, I'm sorry, I don't have an editor, sorry. I don't like using it. I just don't want double speed. I gotta figure out a tag. But art is the one thing that I hate that people use for AI. Oh, 1 second. I'm back. We're gonna get AI voice actors on. That'll be out of a small gig. It's already happening. Should have said I'm muted, I hit the button. Yeah. Go get a Jolt on. What's his name? He does Darth Vader. Can't remember his name. He also did Mufasa's dad. I mean, his name's Mufasa in the movie. Simba's dad. He allowed Disney to own his voice and be used for AI generation. People were doing that anyway. People were doing this anyway. They're getting pretty good at it. Where do I need to go for a tag? Back up fucking Google real quick. Island 5, 5 Isle Meadow. Center. It's not monetized yet. It's going to be, but I feel like it's gonna be within the next year. I'm not terrified for like myself, but I'm terrified for people like you, where it's just that people are gonna get boned. voice act porn games. Oh shoot, dog just Pidgeotto again. Cause I thought this was Senrat. Why would you lie to me, dude? Why would you? Hey man, I guess I get. Probably played your games. Dead Arena on Route 15. Which is right there. The book style game. Smart style games. I have voice acts for those folks. Hold up. Hold up. Can we fucking open Steam? Can we have to look at shit? Wait a minute, most of the ones I play have women in them only. Hold up. The one I've done isn't even on Steam yet. Dude, you had me like looking shit up. I was gonna be like, hey, yeah. I don't even know if my friend published it yet. It's expensive to publish though, so I wouldn't knock him about that. I mean, it's like $100, and some people that's like a lot, some people that's a little, but the smut category, we'll say, has a very high, high category of a lot of people. It was the awkward thing for me in the world to get used to. I can see that. I can see that's awkward. Because there's always this thought like, what if somebody is able to connect? What if they put my name in the credits? What if they don't put my name in the credits? How am I gonna get more roles? But you're doing a service. You are. You may not think of it that way, but you're doing somewhat of a service. You're servicing people with your mouth. Think of it like that. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. You can't say that. That's what it is. That's some silly shit. You're wrong about you being a masochist. You're wrong about it. You're wrong about me being a masochist. Because I don't even know what that word means. And secondly, you're wrong about you not servicing people with your mouth or your vocal cords. Which sounds better? Like, which one do you think sounds a little bit better? Vocal cords? See, to me that sounds way dirtier. Do you at least smile while you do your voice acting and laugh about it? Because then you could be servicing people with a smile on your face. Sorry, I'm an asshole. That's a pretty badass side gig. You know what, Loaf? I am none of those. I talked about having relations with a midget earlier. Give me a twink if I had relationship with a midget. I'm glad I erased that. No, I was about to say something wild as fuck. That's what Discord's for. That's what Discord's for. But it would be... If you want me to, I can decide the chat from appearing on the screen. It's not a problem. Just get a quick little ramble. Okay, I'll send it to you on Discord. You can judge if it's too far or not. Yep, no. Oh. Ding ding. Gremlin fucker as well, just call you. No, that's not too far at all. And I feel no judgment for that. I accept that. There's nothing wrong with that. Gremlin fuckers. That was good. That was pretty good. Okay, I am 2, I'm 6'2", 6'3", I did a 5-foot check with 5'4". You carry around like women do with their purse, just like with like little... Just ask her to hold on like one of those ropes that people use at the gym. Just like wrap it around, just carry it around like a purse. This is what I would do if I was tall. If I was tall and strong and a tiny lady like that. Carry like white women carry 12s and purses. Pause. Actually, your clothes should go to my back a lot. Oh, hold up. Pause. Hold up. Hold up, bud. You wanna phrase that? Women do ride on backs. A lot. Like, what's that word for, like, not haggard women, but like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? They, like, oh, my wife's on my back. Or, my father is compared, my mom to, like, a donkey on his ass. So, I think that one's probably a little worse. Piggyback rides. Well, that's fun. Nothing wrong with piggyback rides. I like asking random people for piggyback rides and they look offended, but then some people will just straight up be like, yeah! Yes, finally. Because I like feeling told. I'm sure that's why she did it too. That's why I named me an Amazonian woman. I could ride her into battle like fucking Hog Rider. Then pick her up the kiss because I'm not breaking my back to bend that. No, and you shouldn't do that. You should probably like being picked up for that. like, oh, he's being so romantic, and you're just like, nah, I just don't want to hurt myself, cause you're kind of, you're. It's a lot easier to do this than crack my back every time. Pretty sure I could be on my knees and be at least 90% of her height. I bet you could like lay down like flat, like plank, and like do that like acrobatic yoga kind of pose where you like lift just like from the waist up, and you'd still be like as tall as her. That's crazy. That's funny as fuck. Oh. The chick was like, the tiny ones usually are. Uh, this is going to seem like a broad generalization. You stayed way too long. I've done that too. This is going to seem like a broad generalization, but I've found in my life, at least, that Latinas are also psycho. So if you get a small Latina, they're gonna have problems. But it's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. I'm not being less mask accusations. Asian? Are Asians crazy too? Yeah, of course they're bad. They're bad as fuck. The crazy ones are always bad. Mine had bipolar disorder, and I have nothing against bipolar disorder. With her, it was very bad at the time. Just like I've come to terms that I try submissive gay men and psychotic women. What does that say about me for real? It sounds like you're no, I got nothing. I was trying to say something funny, but I got nothing. Submissive gay man and psychotic women. Normal, I guess. Like an everyday person. Plus you can go to any bar and hit on anyone. So you got that going for you. I'm psychos, I'm fine with. Well, yeah. Yeah, me too. I don't think I'm ever gonna get with another bipolar disorder woman, though. I would rather handle, any of the other mental illnesses, but that really took a lot of wind out of my sail. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to take that fucking... Oh. See, I hate that. I hate the occasional chick that's like, I'm the only woman in your life. I can't do with that. I also just like the ones that are like, I'm the only good you're ever gonna get, or it's like, just really think of themselves as the hottest shit in the world. Because it's rather unfortunate for them that they're not. Because, they don't, I've never really liked that amount of conceitedness kind of thing. I mean, I don't want the woman to be like, you can have other women in your life. Like, I'm never gonna do that kind of shit, but I don't like the ones that are like, oh, no, no. That are like, I'm the only one that'll be perfect for you, or I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. It's like, well, yeah, of course I have to agree, but if it's an all the time thing, it gets a little like they're throwing insecurity that they have onto me that I'm supposed to cure. I don't mind it for real, cause I'll stand on 10 twos and put the logic back at them. And they will, again, maybe it's only in my personal life, they will agree with you that you are the only man in their life, and this and the other, and then it turns out you're not. They stand there flabbergasted. For me, usually. See, that's because you're tall. It's because you're tall. I don't get that. They look at me like I'm like a sick little puppy. Like, just like, here you go, little buddy. Here's a tiny crumb of bliss. And I'm just like, okay, thank you. I should be happy that I'm even near you, I guess. But I hate that. I hate that. But I'm just very aggressive. I don't tolerate bullshit well, so I'll call you on that shit. See, I try that. Um, I get that from my mom, because my mom's that way, where it's just like, we're a family of resting bitch faces, and, telling people like it is, according to my mom, but it's more of just like, no, we're just kind of assholes, and if you start being an asshole, we're gonna, I wouldn't say drop our facade, but more of, we'll give it right back. And it's always pretty funny. My story is done, now it's with XP. Especially when you are with a chick that's never had a man to stick up for himself. Dude, they look so scared. They're like deers in headlights. It's both funny, but it's also kind of tragic to me, because it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean no one's talked to you the way I talk to you? That's sad. You should fix that. I'm taking off their items real quick, so I know which one is the XP share. I think I'm gonna farm XP. Yeah, Women are funny little creatures. Oh, look, here's a chandelier. I think it's an alpha because look how fucking huge it is. Like I say, exactly what I want with a feeling. I have to watch what I say all the time. This movie. I agree. I don't like the censorship of words or feelings in general when it comes to either what kind of that person? Either like personal relationships or I'm trying to think of what I said before. I don't like that shit on TV. I don't like that shit in real life. I don't like any of that. Like my brother, he is a young man. He's a minor still, but he's like almost an adult. And he unironically doesn't like saying suicide or killed. He'll say unalive or sewer slide. I hate it. Like if I do hurt their feelings, I'll apologize, but I'm going to say what I want to say. Yeah, as you should. You should be able to say whatever you want to say at any given time. There's going to be consequences for those actions. There's also consequences for not saying what you want to say. Yeah, I censor myself enough on the internet that I'm not censoring myself in person. Yeah, you shouldn't have to censor yourself in either format. I don't like that the internet has become for everybody kind of feeling due to... Sorry about the burp. Never mind. I don't like the censorship of the internet, I don't like censorship of TV, I don't like the censorship of people in real life. I feel like if you as a person want to say anything, there will be consequences, there will be consequences if you don't doesn't matter. You should be able to at any time hurt people's feelings if that is what's called for in life. Yeah, censorship is too much for both. Yeah. And censorship is only getting worse. Yeah. I don't like how there are things you can't say, like on Twitch or YouTube, or have you seen what they plan to do in Marvel Rivals? They better not get rid of the big titty woman. I remember there was a big titty woman. I played it for a bit. They should just make her naked and just give her pasties, and then, you know, that'd be it. And just be like, yeah, guys. Well, that's never happening. It should. There's market at that point. Exactly. Yep. Yep. No, what are they planning to do in Marvel? I know they did censorship for the Overwatch game a couple of years ago. Like they were supposed to be. They were already having the trailers and it was semi-adult themed. It seems like everything's kind of trying to be like Fortnite. And it's annoying. It's annoying that everything's trying to be Fortnite or Roblox, and or try to appeal to everyone. I just like the appealing to everyone with a pattern. It's still going on, but a couple months ago, Steam removed like thousands of porno games, due to they're trying to make it where they file a complaint on certain words. You can always put in the system what words you don't want to see or hear. I don't remember exactly how they're gonna do that. That's terrifying. Yeah, that is terrifying. You shouldn't have that as an option. Call of Duty implemented, like, even if you're not talking to anyone, but you have a microphone. You have a microphone in your controller, you have a microphone in your headset. It can hear anything and everything you do. And if you like curse too much, you get banned. You don't even have to be in game chat. You don't have to be in a party. You can be in a party with your friend and you'll get in trouble. I don't like that at all. I don't like any of that. I don't like that with Marvel, I don't like that with Call of Duty. Yeah, it's wild as shit, dude. Sorry about that, my uncle came out and I wanted, he was talking to me real quick. I mean, I'm young, I'm only 24, only diggers in, yeah. I'm in my 20s, Luke's in his 20s, and Breck's in his 20s, we're all in our 20s. I don't like how you can't say that's gay anymore in terms of, something being annoying. I don't like how you can't say that things are retarded. I don't like any of them. I have an uncle, he gets mad at the word retard. Then he will call his son retarded. And I dislike the use of it in that form. The hypocriticalness, I don't mind him using it. His son has Down syndrome. And never have I once ever called his son a retard, but he likes to prefer that if we talk around him in general, we have to say the R word. But he can do it because he's his dad. Yeah, it's hypocrite. Yeah, I hate hypocrites in general. Humanity and humans in general are hypocritic by nature. But I feel like nowadays, anybody and everybody has an opinion on one thing, and then immediately changes it due to, who they're talking to, or their views on this matter, or this, that, and the other. And, it feels like everybody just wants to appeal to everybody, while also trying to be the smartest ones in the room. And I feel that by being hypocritic by nature, it fuels that a bit. Yeah, I need you, but I don't want to touch you, because it's gonna fuck up. Shit. I'll just look what the icons. I'm just blunt as fuck. My opinion may change, but in the moment what I say is how I feel. Yeah, that's how everyone should be. And your opinion should change, whether it be with age or relation to new information. There's nothing wrong with that, and I don't find that hypocritical at all. But I feel like if you're really trying to change somebody's opinion on something, and they give you counterpoint information, there shouldn't be, you just immediately accepting just to placate them. Because then I feel like you've lost both arguments, whether it be for or nay or anything like that. I feel that people are confusing, they have to be right all the time. That their information is correct, or what they grew up on is what is used nowadays, or that everything will always be the same because that's how it has been for the last 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. It doesn't matter. because humanity keeps going and the world keeps spinning. Yada yada yada. Oh, I'm getting more comfortable with your. Well, you should be blunt as fuck. No matter what. Even if it hurts people's feelings, even if it. This, that, or the other. Like, I grew up on black on lobbies. I had the N-word slung out so many times. People say you're gonna fuck your mother when you were like, yeah, I did too. I used to have a friend. When I was like an 8-year-old kid, he would call me Squeaker. And I was never a big proponent of the N-word. But that's just because a lot of my family have called me that. Or used it in a negative term just around me, or would call my mom or my dad, or just be really rude about it. So I've never really liked using it. My friends do. My relatives do. I don't really care. Cousin Brick, for an example, Roby Angler, he doesn't hate African Americans or black people or black Americans, whichever any portion of this that is correct. But he likes using the N-word. So some of other of my friends, the problem I have with it is being hypocritical again is we were at a party. It was a New Year's party, and I guess he said it. He said NA, so not the ER, but NA. Again, I hate having to say to myself Twitch. I wish I could just, because I'm not saying it hurtful. I'm just saying it factually. Not factually like it's a thing, but I'm just relaying a story. Anyway, he said it at a New Year's party. Like, what's up? And, there were black people around. A lot of other family members and shit. And he started apologizing, looked like he was gonna cry. He kept, like, doubling down, like, I'm sorry, it's not who I am. I don't want you to think bad about me, this, that, the other. And I immediately was laughing hysterically. Because not only does he regularly like to say it to be funny, or regularly like to say it just in general, or well, I don't say regularly, he's not doing it like every day. But here he is being a hypocrite, changing his opinion just because he thinks he's gonna get his ass whipped or something. Yeah, as long as you don't panic or some bullshit. Yeah, he was panicking, like freaking out about it, and I was laughing hysterically. The black people we were with couldn't have cared. They kept telling me it was fine, and it made me laugh even harder because I knew it was gonna be fine. Because nobody cared. Because nobody in real life, as long as you're, like, if you're being hurtful with it, yeah, you should care. You should get your teeth fucking knocked out. But if you're making a joke, you're singing a song, you're just saying it because you're a little white guy that was raised in a suburban neighborhood being a fucking idiot, you know. Everybody. It was the panicking. It was the panicking that got me. Because if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't be. Like, on the low, the only reason people look twice because you make it. Exactly. I kept telling them, I was like, nobody cares. And if they did care, they would tell you they cared. And that's not, like, it's not one of those. If you panic, they're gonna punk on you and shit. Yeah, we were laughing at him. And it made him feel even worse. And I felt bad about it. Like, I was laughing at this situation. I wasn't laughing at him. But it was like, dude. You're kind of digging yourself for a hole. Being like, I'm not racist. I would never say things like that. I'm sorry. That's that. You're like, I've never, like, I'll never understand why he did that. It made him, like, to me, it made him look. I'm 5'4", I'm a tiny little guy, but he views me as, like a strong man comparatively to him. And he knows I can whip his ass. But looking at them in that situation, it was like, dude, you're kind of a giant fucking pussy. And they do that, yeah, people like that, we just like to mess with at the point. Please, please, if you'll happen to play Pokemon MMO, or they happen to message you or something, randomly start fucking with them like that. Please, please let me know how that goes. Because he will get either A, butthurt and start messaging me like, I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. Or he'll be like, I made a fuck up and I feel really bad. And it's gonna be super funny. To me. Lucas. Lucas would also find that funny. Because he also, me and him both are on the same wavelength. We haven't talked about it, but I'm 90% sure that he would also agree that, like, it's funner to fuck with people. It's funner to be funny. I even had to explain to my cousin that was like, you know, if you had been funny with it, nobody would have cared. And they didn't care. I didn't care. He was the only one that cared. Oh. He brought up his mom raising him better than that in the conversation. It was hysterical. But he said it around one black guy. But he apologized for it around 5 more black guys. And they all looked at him like he was insane. And I was laughing hysterically the entire time, like a really good guttural hyena type laugh. And they looked at me like I was crazy, because it was the funniest shit. But again, it brings, like, the only time people KFC in the word is if it's derogatory or your famous white boy. The second one is sad, but true. That is sad, that's true. I brought this up earlier, but, the YouTube people that I like to watch, Vanos, Wildcat, Nogla, Terrorizer, the Vanos guys. They've been making videos, Marcel, basically I do work. They've been making YouTube videos since I was like a little teenager to even now. I still watch them. They're funny. They are famous. They still act the same. They occasionally slip up and say the N-word, and then they usually make jokes about it and this and the other. They're not constantly saying it. They're being funny with it. But they, about 2 years ago, they started getting a little more famous, and people worried about them getting like canceled or this and the other. They didn't care because they knew they were funny. They also had a black guy in their group, which I feel like helps a lot. I don't know why, but I feel like that does help with being like, we're not racist, we have a black guy. But they never used it like that. So yeah, as long as you're not being hateful, derogatory, or like being rude about it. I was raised like I was taught that as long as you try to be funny with it, no one will care. My cousin wasn't. My cousin wasn't. He immediately backpedaled on his ass. It was hysterical. My speaking of it, I had on fight in high school for this exact same racial slur. This Asian guy walked to me. I was like, "What's up?" And we're in. And this man said that hard R without fucking blinking. I was like, "What's up, Shink?" Yeah, if you're gonna hit somebody with a hard R like that, you better get expecting to get called your slur back. Like Luke was saying, when y'all were like, you were like, I'm gonna say slurs, and Luke was like, what if I am the owner of the slur? And I feel like if you were the owner of the slur, But I didn't say it to him because I didn't want him to fucking just go off on it. That you should, but I don't think. Again, he got hurt and we fought for it. Yeah, you can't get hurt. You can't get hurt. You can't. What a fucking hypocritical pussy, dude. Dude, fuck that Asian guy. You can't get hurt. This is gonna sound weird. But you know, like, you know how black people have a different handshake than white people? I love doing the black handshake. I was taught how to do it as a kid. I like using that on random white people I meet. It's fun. Give them a little fist, give them a little bump. Like everyone knows a handshake by now. Yeah, but if it was different when I was a kid. I feel like it was different at least. That is one thing that's always kind of weird is, I guess the appropriation of culture would be technically the term for it, is... I think I feel like the man when you did it. Yeah, I felt like the band. I felt like the fucking band. I felt so cool in my suburban neighborhood. I even learned how to tag benches and shit when I was a kid. Oh. Yeah, I did feel like man. I still do. Till this day. Plus, it's a good way to. If you do the whole I'm a white man handshake, they treat you like when the different people treat you like different races of people will treat you like their boss or their you're better than them, and I hate that. I hate that so much. I feel like people forget racial culture doesn't exist. It's basically where you live and where you were brought in that makes your culture. Yeah. I agree with you. Racial culture doesn't really exist because, I mean, we all know about Eminem. Eminem was raised in Detroit. And we all, there are Japanese, there's a Japanese, state, or not state, but what they, like peninsula, like, not peninsula, I'm just gonna call it a state. Like, they're a section of Japan, where it's like in southern Japan. They love Texas culture. They wear cowboy hats. This and the other. People have no issues with that. But people in Texas, which is where we're all from, me, Lugenbrook, which, they treat, the black Americans, they do the same thing, completely different. Like, I talked to, relatives about the Japanese people that do that, and they're like, oh, good for them, that sounds fun. But if they see a black guy doing, line dances, they get, offended, or they get angry about it. And again, we're back to the hypocrite thing. It's the same unknown shit to me. I will never understand how people can be both accepting and hatred about people, when really everything should just be a joke. Everything. I think everything should be funny. Yeah. Honestly, my big example of that is when I lived in a bad place and white or black, no one cared unless you knew I'm black. My parents were white as fuck because I was adopted. So I get so many jokes for that too. I'm sure you did. Did you at least find them? Did you at least find some of them funny, or did some of them start to rag your head a little bit? Because there are some jokes in my personal life that eventually either I had to grow up a bit and be like, yeah, it was kind of funny, or it still kind of anger me to this day. Just because, oh yeah, bro, some shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Do you know how many times Black Americans called me fucking honky? It's fucking funny. Cause you know who says honky? No one. And that's fucking funny as shit. I don't love the term honky. Creative, some people that just impress me. I could see that. Some people are really creative with their joking, like racial humor. Some people are also really creative with the racism too, and sometimes it goes a little too far. In my opinion, but sometimes it's just funny as shit. Like I love being called, like I don't love it like it's my favorite thing, but I've been called a cracker, and that's fine. I've, oh shit, there was somebody, it was my old coworker. He was a Mexican guy, and he liked fucking with me, and making me seem more racist and shit. So he'd be like, I'd be like, hey, Ophelio, and he would be like, would you just call me a fucking wetback? And I'd be like, no, I did not. I just said hi. I was like, but if I have for your permission, might. But he called me, shit, there was something. He called me, fuck. It was like a amalgamation of like two racist terms, but four white people that he just made up. It was like a wet, it was like a combination of wetback and cracker. And I loved it. I thought it was the funniest shit ever. Because that's true. That is true equality. Being able to make funny ass jokes with your friends. Before I didn't fight my junior and senior, I solved problems. Like the bum like this, I'm big as fuck, my handles are the size of his faces. That's why I took karate. When I was a kid, like my mom knew I was gonna be tiny. Made me do karate. People picked on me, but I always would either just let them do whatever, and people thought I was like weak as fuck because I'm that small. Eventually, I just started showing that I wasn't. Mine was in middle school. I bit the shit out of a dude with a lunch tray. Cause he shoved it out of my hands. And I started kicking him all around. That is, yeah, I was always telling my parents, bigger than them so don't hurt them, be the bigger person, etc. That is valid, but up to a certain point. I did that fucking perfect that time. I didn't even need to. I needed to use fucking. Damn it. That is valid up to a certain point. Everyone should learn to, you know, like, let things roll off their back. Everything's funny. Everything's kind of a joke. It's probably the best format for that in my personal life. But eventually, you gotta start beating the fuck out of people. Like that Asian guy. I'm sure you got into some shit for that. Even though you really shouldn't have. I'm sure the school, as they got involved, were pissed. I'm sure your parents were perfectly fine with it. One day I just snapped, grabbed this guy's face, and shoved it against the locker. I saw a teacher watch me, look at me, looked at him, said nothing. Cause they don't. they know that your business is being handled. You can think like, oh, the teacher was scared of me or this or that, but no. I had a teacher that was very similar. He knew me when I was in middle school. And he knew me when I was in a bit of high school. He knew the ones that I've won, and he knew the ones that I lost. And every time I got called out of his office, he was always proud of me. Because he knew that I can handle my own shit. And they can't say that to you. But I know that that teacher was probably like, you're handling business. Whatever happened, I'm glad, like, if it becomes a, like if it's a constant issue or a constant problem, they know that. They know who the constant problems are. They know that. Yep, as long as they they'll turn a complete blind eye to everything. Like, oh, I believe the teachers are both, at least the ones that I knew, they're both the smartest people that you will ever meet, just teaching you things that you will look back on in life and be like, that's what they meant, or that's what was going on. But then also there were a bunch of fucking idiots. There were a bunch of idiots. I think the girls fought more than the guys did in my school, to be fair. I think that was every school. I had that issue too. They would pull hair, like chunks of fucking hair, or like beat the shit out of each other in fucking bathroom stalls. Women had bloody noses for a while. I got kicked out of regular school for like a year or two. And so I had to do a different type of school. So I get to miss all that. But I know that Luke had to deal with, this is where we got popcorn and sit on the bench. Yep. My favorite thing I ever did was I got one of those, keys for vending machines. And I would eat, brownies that were in the vending machine. I would just watch and observe. It's always nice to just be a onlooker to weird shit that's going on. It's like, huh, people's personal lives are weird. But then you gotta think, other people probably saw that too. I thought, damn, that guy's weird. Oh, actually, of course I don't know how to use the skip plazas. How'd you skip plaza? I had a buddy, he would just walk out. Like, he would be like, hey, I'm here, and then just leave. Eventually they were like, they didn't care. Well, he used to be a friend. Stopped talking to him, I want to say about 12 years ago. I did hear through the grapevine that he wasn't a good person anymore, but besides that point, I'd just skip houses. By the way, we're gonna end the stream in about 5 more minutes. And I'm probably gonna call it a night. We gotta get up in the morning, go out of town. I do micro classes and find the janitor. I told him I'll help. I did it so much that he's like, just act busy. I already finished everything. Just make yourself look busy, so I didn't have to go do any extra classes. Look at great fun. That's a good man. It was instilling into you a life skill of sometimes you have to act busy. So I just made my friends goofing on most of the time, and that's fine. You get your shit done. What else? What else was there to do? You have to placate the bullshit the rest of the time? No. I have a little brother. He got kicked out of school because he was a class clown, apparently. But he had good grades. He wasn't a moron. I mean, he can barely read, but that's kind of happened to everybody in America. My sister also had issues with that. I don't know what the fuck happened during COVID, but everybody just stopped learning English. Well, to be fair, I did him a solid most of the time when he actually needed that work done. We did it. Exactly. He helped. He instilled into you, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. He probably told the teachers, like, hey, that was me, they got shit to do. Yeah. And you did work. It wasn't like you were... I mean, you were goofing off playing grab ass, of course, but... The learning system that we currently have is not made for everybody. It's not made for me, it's not made for you, it's not made for everybody. It's made by people and for people that have already gone through school and thinks the new ways of doing something and the new ways of doing this is the best. But as long as all you have is your stuff done, whatever it needs to be done, you should be able to rest, you should be able to relax, you should be able to do whatever you want. That's why I'm kind of extremely glad I got kicked out of regular school. I had to go to a learn at your own pace school, which was just typey computer. It wasn't that bad. But it was good that you had the janitor in your back. Or not in your back. Like you found a way to both help out and be helped out by somebody. Used to do the lunch people when I was in high school. I'd help them out. That was the same shit. So one of them would just talk about smoking weed all the time, and I didn't smoke at that time. Until like a couple months later, and then I started talking to her about it, and I was like, yeah, I didn't do this when I was a kid, but I really wish I started earlier, because this is great. Like, I've never been, like, happier and hungrier and able to eat as much food as I can now. Yeah, I do think after this fight, though, I am gonna shut off the stream and hit the bed. Oh. We have a wonderful night, and probably see you Tuesday or Wednesday. But Luke and Breck will be on probably sometime this weekend, tomorrow. I don't really know their plans yet. I know Luke was wanting to at least play this. I don't know what else plan was. I think the only thing school-wise pissed me off is that when we went to English class, she was like, why are you in this class? I was like, assigned here, and she was like, you aren't in the advanced class. I'm like, nope, didn't sign up for them. My brother had to deal with that. Apparently they ran out of room, like different classes. So they just threw, he's not stupid, but they threw him into advanced things that he wasn't ready for, or things that he was, but some advanced classes that he was ready for and wanted to do, but he couldn't do. Or they just filled up. It felt like there was a lot of favoritism for different aspects of different classes like that. I'm gonna call it real quick. Hope you have a wonderful night. Wait, that guy's name is Bunkukus. Well, in her mind, I should have been in advanced classes, but the school allowed me to be because I was in extra help program. Anyways, good night, man. Yeah, good night, man, but I should be in advanced classes, school allowed me to be because I was in an extra help program. I was also in an extra help program. I was in what's called the 504 program. I don't know what's called in your neck of the woods. Where the fuck did everybody go? They were all here. It was, they thought I was like dyslexic or one of the dyslexias or ADD or ADHD or one of those, because, my sister has ADHD. She is a little too hyper-focused, or hyper-to focus. You had epilepsy? Ooh, that's rough. Ooh. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. And ADHD. I still have ADHD. Well, yeah, you're never gonna get rid of your ADHD. That's gonna be with you probably for life. That should not go, yeah, that should not go away. I was in the, they told me I didn't have dyslexia. I was like, yeah, cause I read really well. And I can do things by myself really well as long as I can focus. The issue, which is why I was very glad to go into the extra on pace, was that I was able to do things at my own pace. I was able to figure out my own little thing. Things that shit, I don't remember what I was gonna talk about. I completely blanked. I'm pretty tired. Good night, man. Sorry. Uh, see you later, bud.